Today I'm going to show you the easiest way to make carne asada street tacos because we're going to use our slow cooker. Hey, I'm Carrie and I love this recipe. I wanted this for dinner tonight, so I thought I would bring you along. It's so simple to throw to your crock pot, come home, and dinner is done. Before we get started, the full recipe is linked in the description plus everything else you need. Let's get cooking. I love making carne asada in my crock pot because no tough steak here. This results in the juiciest, tender, fall apart steak, which makes the best street tacos. First thing you need is flank steak. I'm gonna put about 3 pounds of flank steak inside my crock pot. I'm obsessed with this slow cooker, but any one will work. Everything we use in today's video is linked in the description. If you wanna save a little money, any kind of steak will work. The crock pot makes everything tastes amazing. Now we got a tablespoon of olive oil. Any kind of oil will work. And we're just gonna drizzle it right on top of that steak. Now we're gonna make the seasoning mix. No taco seasoning for this recipe. We need a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of cumin, and a whole tablespoon of chili powder. Then take the cutest whisk ever and mix the seasoning together. Now the reason we mix it all together is because that way it just gets a little bit of the seasonings everywhere. We're gonna sprinkle this onto the steak. Since there's 2 pieces of steak in here, I lift up one, I'm gonna sprinkle some of them underneath it, and then I'm gonna sprinkle the rest right on top of that last piece. If you want to, you can get a basting brush and kind of move the seasoning around everywhere, but remember it's a crock pot recipe, so it's very forgiving. And then I added 1 cup of beef broth. I like to pour it around the steak, so that way the seasoning stays on that flank steak. Now we're gonna chop up an onion. We just need a half an onion. If you're feeling really lazy, you could probably throw in some like onion flakes. But when you have this food chopper, it just makes it so simple. So we just need a half of an onion. I just cut it in half so it's into quarters. Press it point side down, and it's chopped. It's that simple. Now we're gonna place those chopped onions right on top of that steak. Now my favorite part, cilantro. Let me know in the comments, love it or hate it. If you hate it, it's okay, leave it out. But if you love it, grab a bunch of fresh cilantro. I could care less how much you put in there. We're gonna go with about a half a cup, or in my case, a bunch. But make sure you save some because I love fresh cilantro on top of my street tacos. So I'm chopping up this whole thing. Don't care about the stems. So after I sliced it through, I just turn it so then I can chop it again. Using the fattest part of my knife. And you have these beautiful chopped pieces of cilantro. We're gonna sprinkle that cilantro right on top, leaving some of it for toppings. Now we're just going to add the lid. We're gonna cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours or high for 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna go let this cook and clean up, but you need to head to eatonadime.com so you can grab the full recipe. Okay, it's been 3.5 hours. We cooked it on high and it smells really, really good. Now I do prefer to cook my steak low and slow, so I prefer low for 6 to 8 hours, but we just didn't have time for that because we're shooting a video. Okay, but now all we have to do left is we're gonna shred the beef. So let me get our stuff and get to shredding. Okay, the steak, it shrinks when it cooks, so don't panic. But I mean, it's literally falling apart. Now, as you can see, the steak is gonna literally fall apart to make it easier to eat, because if you just shred this, these are gonna be long stringy pieces on a street taco. So I like to grab my knife and run it through it 2 or 3 times to make them more into smaller pieces that are easier on a taco. Then just take your 2 forks and the meat just falls apart. It's so tender, delicious, and all that flavor in there that it cooked, it's just amazing. Remember, you can get the full recipe linked in the description. Plus you can get all our other amazing taco recipes. Now I like to put the meat back into the sauce just to keep it warm and moist. You don't have to do that, but if you do store leftovers, store it in the sauce because it helps keep the moisture in when you reheat it. Now we're ready for serving. But it's not time to go yet because we have a secret to make them really taste like street tacos. We're gonna melt a couple tablespoons of butter into a skillet or like a griddle. After the butter's melted, go ahead and take turns putting in your tortillas into the pan. I'm using corn tortillas. Normally I like to use the mini ones, but our store was out. See how fast to make them nice and soft. It doesn't take long. We're gonna do this for every single tortilla. Now it's time to assemble. So I like to do 2 tortillas, 2 corn tortillas per taco. Again, I prefer the minis, but we have the regular ones today. Then you're just gonna spoon your mixture, your meat mixture right on top. Let some of that extra moisture drip off. Oh my goodness. Isn't she beautiful? And then we're gonna add some cilantro. You can add any toppings, but I love cilantro and even fresh chopped onions. Now it's time for my favorite part, eating it. It's so good. So good, so tender. You have to make it. It's so easy. How many times can I say so? Okay, well let's see. Let's watch this next crock pot video.